Hello everybody, I'm SnipingIsFun, and in today's video I plan on doing two little small topics that I just want to quickly do. The first topic I want to do, just to get it done out of the way, is show you a couple of used PS2 games, 4 used PS2 games I was able to pick up today at GameStop through the buy two get two free used sale they have going on there. And then the second thing I want to do is show you some pictures I've been doing through either I've been drawing and also a Photoshop picture I've done for some contests lately, namely Alpha Omega Sins contest and the contest going on over at the Operation Rainfall Facebook page. But first things first, I'm going to show you the PS2 games I picked up. And when I went there today, I didn't plan on going and really buying anything, because when I was going out today, my mom was taking my cousin to get his haircut, which is right down, like right in that same little plaza area, those little shopping areas they have. I just walked over to GameStop because I wanted to ask them a quick question about, Game Informer and whatnot, stuff like that kind of thing. But I was looking through there, they came in, I picked up a few games, and I picked up they're all below $10. Actually, the highest one of the games gets is about $5.99. So, and they're not like the biggest games on the PS2 besides two of them. Two of them might be coming close to it, and two of them are average games at best, pretty much. But let's start off with the first game being Dark Cloud. I used to own this game way back, like during the earlier days of me owning the PS2 back, like in 2001, so on and so forth. I never really played it much back then. It's like an RPG type game. I never played the second one either, just to let you guys know all that too. I had played a demo of the second one. I'm not fully sure. But I used to own this game, and I never gave it that big of a chance, I think, back then. But now I want to pick it up again, and I'm going to give it more of a chance. It was actually quite a cool game, and I'm going to enjoy Dark Cloud. The next game is Tony Hawk Project 8, which I got for about like $3.59 or so. It was like the cheapest game out of all these games I got, and this is probably, I'd have to say, one of my least favorite, if not the least favorite, of my games from the Tony Hawk series, out of the games that I've actually played, because I've basically played all of them except for the new ones, Ride and Shred. This is my least favorite one, but I wanted to pick up for the sole fact that I wanted to get more Tony Hawk games. And actually, it's not a horrible Tony Hawk game. It's probably, like I said, it's pretty much my least favorite, especially for the Create Skater thing. The Create Skater in this game is pretty horrible. It's like, it's compared to like the game that came before it, which was American Wasteland, which had a good customizing character kind of a thing. Going on to this game, it was kind of a letdown in terms of like the gameplay itself. I never got far in the story mode, like the career mode at all in this game. I rented it way back when it came out, like in 2006, was it now? Yeah, I think 2006. But the gameplay is still pretty much that same fun, Tony Hawk gameplay that was like American Wasteland or Underground or something like that. You can get off your board, run around, jump up on buildings, do tricks. It's still basically the same basic gameplay. It's basically my biggest disappointment with this game is overall just the Create Skater, which was kind of a disappointment. But still, averagely good game. The next one is also another Tony Hawk game, and it's Tony Hawk Proving Ground, which the last time I ever played this game was back like in 2007 when I rented it for the Wii, which was within the first few months I picked the system up. I rented this on the Wii, and it was pretty fun using like motion controls to actually do it. And I decided, you know what, I'm just going to do the PS2 version because I don't want to go back and try to get a used Wii version of the game, because I really don't want to buy used Wii games anymore. I haven't bought one since my Wii broke last year. I just haven't bought used Wii games. I still have used Wii games. I'm going to keep those, but I'm not going to buy any more, kind of a thing, unless I buy a used Wii or something. It's just a personal thing kind of thing. I really don't want to. That's why lately, since then, I've gotten new games Oh, not really. And I haven't rented any either. I haven't rented any Wii games since then either. But let's go back to this Tony Hawk Proving Ground. When it came to this game, creative scaler wise, this game is an improvement over Project 8. This does have a better creative scaler. When it comes to the career mode, I never got far on this one either. When I rented it back on the Wii, I only got a little ways into it, and it's an interesting concept too. And that's basically about it. And the only thing I remember, basically between this game, this version of the game, and the Wii version, there really wasn't that big of a difference. Although when I played this game today, I noticed that the graphics on the Wii version are just basically are improved, of course, than the PS2 version, which is fairly obvious, knowing the graphical limitations of the PS2 compared to the Wii and stuff like that kind of thing. But it's not that big of a deal. I'm not the graphics horror kind of a person. They're still pretty good in themselves, and it's just generally just get the version of the game, just the PS2, which would probably be a cheaper version anyways. And yeah, good game. Still not my far from my favorite Tony Hawk game. That would be anywhere between the first 5 Tony Hawks are still the best in the series. Pro Skater 1, 2, 3, 4, and Underground 1. Underground 2, Downhill Jam, and American Wasteland would fit into the category of good ones, but not great ones. And then when it went to Project 8 and Proving Ground and everything, it was kind of going downhill still. And now it's Ride and Shred. It totally went down, and now they're coming out with that Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD, which looks interesting if they do a good job with it, and if it comes to Wii U, I'll decide to try it out. And then the last game I picked up, which was it has the stupid generic basic GameStop case, is Ratchet & Clank Going Commando, which this is now the first actual Ratchet & Clank game I actually have owned. I have played this series before. I rented the first one. I've probably played demos of various games. I have rented Deadlock and came really close to actually beating that game. And that's about it when it came to the series. Now I actually wanted to buy them and start playing them. And I was going to actually buy the first Ratchet & Clank game today. But when I went up to the counter to give the thing to him, he's like, oh, we don't have this game in stock. I don't know why the case is out there, kind of thing. So it's basically like the case was out there, but they didn't have the game, kind of thing. So that's when I replaced that for Dark Cloud, which was one of my original games I was going to get. But once I found 2 Ratchet & Clank games, I'm like, I'm going to put that away, come back and get another time, just get Ratchet & Clank. But then they didn't have that game, so I went back, oh, I'm just going to get Dark Cloud now today anyways. And there we go, that's that. And that's my gaming pickups for today. 4 PS2 games, and they are Dark Cloud, Tony Hawk Project 8, Tony Hawk's Project 8, Tony Hawk's Proving Ground, and Ratchet & Clank Going Commando. Now I hope you guys like those pickups. I want to see in the comments section what you guys thought about those pickups. And now the next part of my video is going to be a short musical slideshow of the various pictures. There's 4 pictures that I drew for Alpha Omega Sin's contest that he's been going on between his YouTube page and his Facebook page, and that which I drew and I scanned and sent over there on his Facebook page. And then there was a picture I did for the Operation Rainfall Facebook page, which I did in Photoshop, involving rain from a Xenoblade for some kind of contest they have going on over there as well. To some music I'm really going to pick out, and I also want you guys to put in the comment section what you guys think about those drawings, as well as that Photoshop picture, so on and so forth. So like I said, put in the comment section what you thought about this video between my 4 PS2 game pickups, as well as my drawings and Photoshop picture. Put what you guys think about the pictures, like your thoughts on it, like I said, and so on and so forth. And that's about it. Hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. Have a good day.